Okay, in the next section here we're looking at the powers of I. Well, we already know that I is defined as the square root of negative 1. Okay, I is the square root of negative 1. So this is the square root of negative 1, which we normally just say is I. Okay, so this is just I, if this is to the first power. Now, if it's to the second power, well, what would that really mean? That would mean the square root of negative 1 times the square root of negative 1. When you multiply a square root by itself, you get the value underneath. So that's just equal to negative 1. So I squared equals negative 1. Now let's look at I to the third power. Well, I to the third power, we could probably break that up into I squared times I. Well, what is that? What's I squared? Well, we just said I squared equals negative 1. And then I reduces down to just I, so that's negative 1I, or you could just list that as negative I. So I cubed is negative I. Now I to the fourth, probably a great way to break this one down is to switch it into I squared times I squared. Because I squared times I squared is I to the fourth. Well, what is I squared? Well, I squared equals negative 1. So this is negative 1 times negative 1. Well, what's negative 1 times negative 1? That's positive 1. Okay? So I to the fourth equals positive 1. Now, what about I to the fifth? Well, I to the fifth probably is easiest understood by taking I to the fourth and multiplying it by I. Well, what is I to the fourth? I to the fourth is 1. I reduces down to just I, so this is 1I, also known as I. And you'll notice that the fifth power is the same as the first power, which means the sixth power, I to the sixth, would have to be the same as I squared. I to the seventh would be the same as I to the third, I to the eighth, I to the ninth, and then it would go right back up to here. Okay? So we're not going to need to do these upper level powers. Really, the main one that you should know, most important, really important, I squared equals negative 1. We will be using this a lot. Okay? Very important that you know that I squared equals negative 1. Okay? Probably the most important part, other than the square root of negative 1 equaling I squared equaling negative 1 is the most important part. Okay? So we're going to go do some examples of number manipulations and we'll be done.